Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds. Have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. first down play call. How aggressive will it be? He tosses it back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's BigApeLeague. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's BigApeLeague. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
No problem. Knocks it right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be 1st down. Using his legs, it's Haynes. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
important second down play coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Direct snap to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Send the back in motion. The Volunteers looking to keep this drive rolling. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll pitch it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Short connection to the tight end here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
The Volunteers will line up here on first down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Toss play to the outside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Nice grab. It's White. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. They go with a direct snap. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's BigApeLeague. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Caught way field for a huge gain. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Ayamaleva. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, and come up with a sack.
Running it back, it's Brown. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught behind the line. It's Dixon. The ball is loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking downfield, it's Ayamaleva. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Handoff running right. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the sophomore making an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Touchdown, Vols. The special teams with a special play. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Misses caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Extending the play now. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Goal line formation for the defense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Direct snap to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
34.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Looking downfield, it's Ayamaleva. Makes a quick grab.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The tight end has got it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.